Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Hardcore Tarkov, episode 26 here. Boy, oh boy, I gotta tell you, after last episode, it took us, what do you think, chat, like 30 minutes to sort this? Oh, baby. I am kind of glad I cut all that out. There's a little bit of selling there, mostly just a lot of Tetrising, but we sold a lot of, like, unused mags, like the MP5 mags, some random bullets that just, like, we're not going to use. Like, consistently, we're going to be using shotguns. We're going to be using AKs. We're going to be using M4s at some point. So, like, those are the kind of things we want to save. But, like, AKs, shotguns are, like, our kind of our go-to. So that's the primary stuff that we saved. But, yeah, we got a lot of stuff out. We got this bag placed. We got, yeah, just sorted out all of our keys. But we're going to hop into an interchange raid with the MP155 shotgun. I am going to activate this task. Low chance that we actually complete this, but maybe we get there. I'm not that worried about not completing it because, I mean, it is a lot of XP, but we don't get any Jaeger rep, which is what I really wanted. So anyway, yeah, this has been a bit of an intro, but back to interchange we go. I'll see y'all in raid. I forgot to run my thingy, so I'm going to do that now because I hit the wrong button on my thing. On my Elgato. All right, here we go. Here we go. We had the matchmaking bug. So if you weren't aware of this bug, YouTube, if you're matching for like more than, well, it depends on the time of day. But if you're matching for like 5 minutes, back out. If you back out immediately, it's just long queues. If it takes you 5 minutes to back out, that's a bug. So, and that's what we got. All right, this is where we want to be. Got this nice little, I like this this sight for shotguns because it like the circle kind of denotes where the pellet spread's going to be. Oh, we got to reload this. Classic. Don't want to forget to do that. Should not have, I needed to save a jump there. Okay. We're just going to briefly come back and check here. Basically, just looking for pink on the shelves. And that should be those wire cutters. Okay, nothing there. We're going to skip all the, all of those. Here's the hammer. That's a pretty big deal. Jeez, that thing weighs a lot, though. We still need a morphine. I gotta remember that. So we're going to check this table for morphine. There's not too many we haven't examined. Oh, US. Gross. I was going to say, that had a high chance of being a BS. It's pretty rare, but you can find 120 packs of BS. Not gonna loot that again. And then over here we can loot more of the inventory style things. Kind of lame loot on top of these. Feels like I didn't see too much. Oh, those sell well enough. We do need money. Okay, that's the back of idea. Oh, we do need that. We also need a hand drill at some point as well. I kind of want to get out this sledgehammer, though. That sells well. That sells well. I will not complain about that. We could go loot food for money, Condensed milk sell really well. Somebody turned on power, so there's somebody at power. We need to get to railway, so we're kind of actually in between a couple people, which is a bit of a bummer. Some cake, nope, not cake tape, ice cream tea. Okay. Here's some suppressed shots. I think I might go duke it out. We've got a lot of extra gear. Oh my gosh, I can't hit a jump to save my life. Okay, that's fine. We might have to fight over here, but there's also just a lot of toolboxes, etc. I think I just heard them. I mean, I have no room for these things. There they are. I think. Just a scav. What? Oh right, we don't have any stomach armor, I forgot. $11 free spaces plus some room and a few rigs and bags. Somebody taking the car? Oh, somebody's taking the car, that's why. What if we grenade the car? It's about there. There's not really a good approach on the car, unfortunately. Oh, car's gone. Okay. So either they move... Don't they? Maybe the car animation was bad. Are they in this bush? I think the car animation may have been bad, and they might have been still there, and they could still see it, but we couldn't see it. Oh, and somebody turned off the lights. Classic. Wait, didn't I kill a scav here? Or was that them? Maybe that was them. Fair. Alright. That's fine. Oh, I think I killed the scav up here. Just make sure I'm not going to get, like, hit from behind from somebody still hiding in a bush. Oh, this is a player! Oh, I was not expecting that. They really look like a scav. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that person grabbed their stuff then? Maybe they are still up. Man, I don't know. I'm confused. That's okay, though. Let's just go see if they missed anything in here. They really did move like a scav. And looked like a scav. So they did loot all of this. That's alright. They left behind a grizzly too, huh? I think we're good. I like having access to those, but I think we're good. I am going to go pick this over, just see if they missed anything. They probably didn't. But then we're just going to go loot caches on our way out, I think. Yeah, it's well over half used. Gotta keep our heads up a little bit. That person might have not taken the car out just to get revenge. Comtax? No, a drill. Even better. Alright, you can go. You can go. Guess I just missed that one. Guess so. That sells well enough. Maybe not amazing, but it does sell. They might leave behind keys that are not worth money, but are valuable to us. I've died from that bathroom before. I don't check it every single time, but I do tend to check it a lot. Yeah, so they definitely looted this. Oh, leaving behind cords? Steal. There's also a chance that that person, that naked person, like, had to leave behind stuff because of their limited looting capabilities. We really don't need that. Doesn't even sell that well. I'm not expecting too much here. Huh? Missed graphics card? Honestly, we need a DVD player, so even a DVD player would have been fine there. Folks tend not to grab those. Okay, let's see if they know their caches. They do. Or they did. Okay, we'll be taking a bit of a different route out here. Over to Ye Old Railway. There is food and duffel bag in here. Milk. Counter. Is that a hammer in your pocket? Are you just happy to Tarkov? Or are you just Tarkov happy? Nice, Tricks of Evil. Yes, hammer is used to make the gym, or start the gym process in the hideout. I'm pretty excited about that. Because who doesn't want to level up their strength while they're not in a raid, you know? Remember that time we leg met a killer over there? Oh, good times, good times. Your gym is bugged? Oh, bummer. Sorry. Now we heard shots and ID already. So, oh sorry, it was in that one. My bad, not that one. We heard shots and ID already, so this most likely been looted, which is a place we can get a cat from. They spawn in the decoration places. So, well, that's been looted too. Somebody doing a cheeky cash loot. Rude, to be honest. This is my loot run. It sells. Ah! Panic! Ah! You go away. You go away. You go away? Too much. That goes there. Okay. Don't loot, don't breathe, don't run, don't attract attention. We're just gonna walk it out nice and easy. Oh yeah, no, this is real. Get the GTFO, not Deadpine GTFO. Yeah. This is. I'm not going up for those caches. I'm not going up for the one under the underpass. We're just gonna walk the edge here, nice and calm. Try not to get noticed. Check our corners. Try not to pay attention to that, but no, dude. Why? Okay. Yeah, we got time. We can wait. We can wait. The thing is, I couldn't even, like, fit the cat in my Zook and just take the backpackless out, you know? Listening for steps. That's probably a player scav spawning in, right? Like, what else is over there? You know? Or it's just PMC leaving or whatever. Could be campers. But it was a singular shot with, like, no rebuff. Someone who wants a cat. And a sledgehammer. I'm not as worried about the sledgehammer. Like, if I had a 1x3 slot in my rig, I would ditch it and go for the backpackless. Okay. It's been 2-ish minutes. I'm gonna give it till 20, and then we're gonna go. straining my ears to try to hear stuff. We shouldn't get pinched. We killed the folks at Power, and or one took the car extract out. And we killed one. There's a good chance it's just a player scav who maybe spawned in and accidentally clicked. This is a scenario where I do wish I had painkillers, like regular painkillers, because pre-medding here would be worth. Oh, player scavs can absolutely be deadly too. And they had a... I'm not sure what gun that was. I don't think it was a Mosin. It might have been a Mosin, though. Alright. How overweight are we? I think we still get our stamina back while we walk, right? Yeah, okay, we do. Okay. It's weird. If it's a Mosin man, we're better off sprinting. If it's anything else, we're better off walking. And I'm not convinced it was, but I'm also not convinced it wasn't a Mosin man. Well, the best way to avoid the headshot from a Mosin man is to sprint. That's what I'm saying. But the best way to get up closer to somebody that's not a Mosin man is to walk, because they don't hear you. Do my best to walk in a non-linear pattern, though. Okay. Look for the porta potty shotgun. Only found that like twice ever. Do a little pee-pee dance. We got a cat. We got a cat. Yes. Yeah, I'm thinking it might have been a misfire. I'm thinking that might have been a misfire. Yeah, fair. Whew, that was tense. That was tense. That was way more tense than it probably needed to be, but it was tense. Oh. And that's why you play hardcore, because I don't get that feeling in a regular game of Tarkov. You just don't. You really just don't, because that cat means everything. I mean, also the hammer, too. But, all right, let's just do this. Boom. Boom. Doc's case, baby. Let's go. That goes there. This goes here. These go here. So we don't need any more WD-40 cans as well, which is awesome. So we literally need the hand drill and money is what we need. Ooh, I'm kind of shaking a little bit. I like it. Okay. You can go ahead and just drink that. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Whew. No worries, Tricks of Evil. I'm glad you're enjoying the series. I really am. It's been... Taking off a wipe is 100% the play every once in a while. Like, it makes everything feel awesome. Okay, so that's doing that. Sometimes you have to mop the floor again. But that's doing that. So in 3 hours, we have that. I actually have yet to see what's beyond that. If I'm being honest with you. So we still need the Bulbex pliers. That's level whatever. This one is... Just need hoses. Just need hoses. We found this. We found the drill. So we just need 2 hoses. This one is Workbench 2, Jaeger 2, and a bunch of hoses, which we wouldn't be able to craft hoses prior to that. This one is Bulbex for the upgrade there, and 2 dry fuel. So we need 2 dry... Oh, and a DVD player. So we need 2 dry fuel for this. And this is good to go. What does this need? Lavatory 2, which is just hoses. So, and more hoses. And we do need one more wrench. Okay, got it. So that's not too far off either. These will start cascading into place really well. But yeah, so we just need a hand drill and 1.4 million more rubles. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Trading you. We'll just go for money now. Just go for money now. Okay, good. Love those exfils. I will happily do that. Just sell that to Prapper, I guess. Not a fan of the Grush, and we've got other pistols. Okay, so we can start doing customs runs now. Because we do need to start leveling up our boy mechanic here. Because we are going to need... mechanic level 2 for workbench level 2. So this is available. Basically, there's a lot of things available in... with the one key there. Getting Prapper leveled up is not a bad idea. Yeah. And we could complete this as well if we wanted to. Oh, that really pisses off Prapper, though. We need to do this in order to unlock Peacekeeper. You know? That's the problem. I kind of want to see what else it unlocks. That's net neutral in space. But what if we... All right, hear me out on this, though. What if we did these tasks first instead? I actually don't hate that idea. What if we tried to get to workbench level 2? Because I think that's the last time you need mechanic 2. You might need it for one of the other hideout upgrades, but like try to get all the hideout upgrades on mechanic 2 prior to handing that task in, and then that's when we start. That might not be a bad idea, actually. It's a little narrow, so you can't do too many other things. But I think I'm going to try that. But that said, let's get this thing filled up with customs keys, which I think are buried somewhere in here. I just don't remember where. Is it you? No. Must be in this one. There it is. Okay. Checkpoint's good. Yep. I think these are the two different ones, right? Trailer park, portable cabinetry. Nope, those are the same things. 214, 220, director's key, 105. 303, I think, is where you get the golden Zippo from. And then portable cabin key. One of those two opens what we need. The other one opens where there's the three places. And then the nice thing is we can also put money in there. And we're just not going to lose it. All right, we'll just bring 50,000 with us, just so we don't, in case I forget, you know. We don't need this. Right, we've got splints, this fixes that. No painkillers? I'm pretty sure all of our meds are out. Yeah, no painkillers. I would love to get a long-term painkiller. We'll probably do split, long-term painkiller, Doc's case for most scenarios. The shotgun's still fine for customs. Other stuff is fine as well, but the shotgun works pretty good. Extended tech equals... Gotcha. And then, so this one is then the 3 jackets. Either way. We want both either way, so. Yeah. How you doing, Tobias? Good to see you. Okay. Yes. We've got a whopping 3 spots of space in our, sorry. 4 spots of space in our, stash. So we really need to make money, and we really need... Yeah, we just need to make money. That's what it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what we need. We need money, and that is it. Oh, one blood set would be a big deal as well. We'll pretty much guarantee to find food on this map. Okay, cool. We'll see you on customs. All right, here we go. Well, we're not swimming because they have indoor pool. You can get it indoor pools. Well, I mean, I would have preferred to have ended the raid here, but like this is actually kind of perfect for what we need. Close that behind me. Kick this in immediately. Okay. Get the old duck. Okay, so they moved the graphics card case to here. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. It used to be like right there. For all the youngins in chat, this is what we used to watch movies on. For all those youngins in chat, you know, this is how you used to watch movies. You see, it would basically roll the film in front of a light or a digitizer, and then put it on the TV. I think I'm funny. And if you didn't rewind them, you got fined. It's true. Please be kind. Rewind. So true. Betamax or Riot. That sounds like a turret gun. Has an out of VCR rewinder so you can watch something and rewind your tapes? Yeah. Yeah, we had one of those too. It was like really fast. We got a lot of VHSs from the library. Anyway. There's a lot of good barters. I just never remember what they are. Is that really what happens, Tobias? I wasn't quite old enough for that.
Did you hear about
debacle.
the new methane control device for cows? It's a catalytic converter.
Thank you for the money, Camp Cool. Adult films use them because they were cheaper. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Oh, another voodoo? Let's go. Osprey? Let's go. Moo! I mean, boo! I like that the follow-up joke better than the regular joke. Don't forget to thank him for the humor as well. No. All right. I'm going to do this. Just to verify. Yeah, okay. There's something in here, right? Yeah, no, it's just where you plant. Just so I know which key's which. Even though I knew prior. The problem I have right now is there's a lot of stuff in between me and my extract, so I might actually, like, hop all the way down here. Because I also need to get the 303, like, the Zippo key stuff, but, like, we might as well get out with these two things. There's a scav there. We're not going to get the 25 scav kills, unfortunately, for the weekly, but that's okay. God, I thought that bird was an airdrop plane. Maybe I can sneak by this way. I'm just worried about that turret that was going off. Like, it might be the bosses. Oh, that's a tough call. You know what? I'm going to try to sneak by this way. There's a lot of activity going on over the machinery area. If we can go this way, then over and around, and go out old gas. That's going to be the plan. I'm just hoping that the turret that was being used was this turret and not the main turret. Oh, now of course I hear those shots. Classic. And I'm not too worried about, like, losing out on these. Like, this... We honestly should be looting here. Like, this is not a big deal if we loot. Like, the easiest way to complete this, I think, is to spawn on the other side of the map. Not what I meant to do. And then end on this side so you can, like, grab the stuff and leave. Crap. Heard somebody to my left. No! I was reloading! Ah, I've got such a good play on that first guy. And that's what I'm talking about with teams of 2. I always can get the 1. I just can't turn the corner on the second one. I heard the second one too. Maybe I shouldn't have reloaded. Dang, I wanted that badly. Bummer. GG. But that was such a good push on the dude who pulled out the nade. Like we caught him just like with his pants down. You know? Just caught him with his pants down. Oh well, GG. All good. We needed room. That's what I'm going to tell myself. We needed the room. Okay, so it's kind of daytime. Which I don't hate. Could take this PP19 in. I think we have. Oh wait, we might have the. I said I was going to keep mags for it. I don't know if we actually have mags for it. Yep, I sold them all. Okay, classic. Could bring it in as like a pistol, but we're not going to be able to take on players with that. Which customs is going to have players. Could take this wonky AK in. Could take this MDR in. I don't know if I want to do that just yet either. Could just take a shotgun in again. They really are just the best. Yeah. It's really hard to beat that. Okay. I don't know if I want to express. Although I usually I do tend to go for headshots with them. That did get the adrenaline going, which is nice. All right, trading. We could do this because I remembered that we had one of these. Oh, look at that. Boom. I don't think I have enough for this helmet barter, do I? No, it's 2 bleach, which you can craft bleach later. Almost have that. Don't have that. Okay. All right, none of that. That's okay. We're not looting too much. We are more focused on this, I think. That stops a lot of that. No painkillers. I actually don't have painkillers, so like we just have to hope to not like get shot. Question mark. I think is how we're playing that. We have this, but I think I'd rather save that for a map where we don't need the docs case and we can just put it in our container, like factory or something like that, you know? I think that makes the most sense. Let's go ahead and top that up as well. That should be enough. Maybe a little food. Try to save the ones that barter for the holodonic. Actually, no, I think I'd rather save the ones that barter for guns right now. All right, cool. Customs, good. We have our keys still. I'll see you in raid. All right, here we go. We're going to be... Well, these raids have been exciting, if nothing less. I'm really happy about my play on that guy. Just, how could I know that he had a teammate over on the left? Like, that's a weird spot for the teammate to be, you know? But, all good. All right, this is an interesting spawn. We can go grab the golden Zibbo really quick. It should only... That should only work on 3rd edition Vault Hunters Gaming God. Oh, you said collector's pack, Holy Terror, so I just assumed you meant newer packs. Sorry. That's what I mean, gaming guide. Yes, that should work. That should work only. Yes, that only works in Vault Hunters 3rd edition. For Vault Hunters 1.16, you have to download the map that I made. It's two. Crap. Wow, nice shots on their part. I mean, I know they saw me right away, but, like, I did get behind a bush. I shouldn't have engaged. I should have just left. Damn. Unfortunate timing there. Absolutely slaughtered the other guy, though. What's this game about? This is a... Think of the vaults, Gaming God. What I was just in, that was a vault. Essentially. The only difference is it's not Minecraft, it's a first-person shooter. But like I go into a raid to collect loot, gear, kill bosses, complete tasks, etc. So that I can upgrade my hideout, get more efficient at making things, on all that stuff. So, all right, we need to slow down. I'm out of armor. Need to slow down. And go from there, I think. Gonna put that on there. Grab that. Grab that. Oops. I technically have this TV-10 rig. That's armor, I guess, but I don't want to use that. No, not like Fortnite. But I guess if you want to think about it that way. The only thing it shares with Fortnite is that it's a first-person shooter. That's the only thing it really shares. Right. Put those on. You know, if we're going to go to naked... are we doing it? Yeah, we're doing kind of a naked loot run here. Let's actually do, like, an actual naked loot run. I think. And we'll use this as a bad pistol. Yeah. And what's our primary item that we need? The Bulbex cutters? Dry fuel? You know, you're not wrong on that. On the do we even have room for that? That's fair. All right, you got me there. You're right. We don't have room for like loot stuff into. No, let's use this over that. All right. That's it. I still am going to go to Shoreline though. Still, I'm going to go to Shoreline. Got that. We're going to keep all of our meds in our pouch. None of that. Maybe try to get like a Mosin. But yeah, just generally speaking, looking for the Bulbex wires. We might hop into Resort if we get a good spawn, just because the Bulbex wire, the cutters can definitely spawn in there. But the town looting caches, yeah. Okay. All right, yep. I'll see you, mate. All right, nice, relaxing, good old-fashioned Shoreline, where we totally died last time we did this. But, yeah, this is good. This is what we want. I do want that on single fire, though. I know you guys can't see me, but... I forgot I replaced that hotkey. I made up a bunch of hotkeys and a few macros for my, not for Tarkov, but for my Vault Hunters. So. Kind of want the PSU, but also don't really need it right this second. Regular microphone, I haven't found any of the special iron. Yeah. I see what you mean. Is that a person there? Leaves. I was gonna say that doesn't spawn exposed to air, so you have to go caving for it or look underwater for it. I'm gonna look for some armor. So we're gonna kind of loot every cache back here. Nothing for nothing, but this scope does scope in fairly quickly. For like an actual range scope, you know? Probably up top. Did you just throw a grenade at me? What a jerk. That scav's basically chat right now. My goodness. Yeah, terrible manners. All right. We gotta be really careful, though. We don't have armor, so, like, scavs are super scary. Ooh, hello. I mean, we are kind of running out of armor here. Like, naked pistol runs are definitely where we like to be at. That was relatively close. Yeah, just like that. Thank you, Carlos. Also, no thank you. All right, there they go. I missed. I'm terrible. Oh, what? Oh, I see you. At least when you hit them, they run away. One shot, one kill. My goodness. Such a problematic little bastard. Ooh, there's painkillers. That's good. Oh, another Willer's Z-Wallet? And I know it's Willer's. I know. Oh, they have PS rounds? No wonder you hurt so much. Alright. First try. I am a little worried that somebody might come looking for the shots because we're kind of hitting the point of the wipe where people are looking for shoreline kills, which is scary. I found both of these wallets on scavs. I'm not sure if I'm just extremely lucky right now or if it's they just increased the rate of them on scavs. Because I think the only way to find them in previous wipes have been in marked rooms. Same with the Gingy keychain. Gotcha. I knew that she had a streamer item. I've honestly never seen it, though. Ooh. It's a testament to how much I love M32s. They are my go-to, baby. Probably getting rid of that, to be honest. If we find a bag... Oh, I forgot to run ads, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm going to run them now just so you don't miss the end of the raid. I'm so sorry. That's fine. That one is fine. So I skipped, what, 3 caches on that side? That's fine, too. Just trying to look everywhere and not succeeding. Like, you're never going to be able to look everywhere, so... Looking for movement's the best way. We did hear like 1 or 2 kind of it felt like suppressed shots. Pestily mask, which is a 5.7 by the way. And I absolutely love that barter exists. That's how you get into vaults. You have watched me play that before, right, Gaming God? You right-click the crystals into the portal. Oh, I thought that was a scav. Let's take care of this other scav first, I guess. Oh, they had armor. No backpack, though. Nobody's got a dang backpack. Oh, I love this. I love the idea of this Saiga 9. Look at that thing. It's beautiful. I know. I understand that the SKS is better. I get it. You don't tell me how to live my life, though. Yeah, sure. Put that on 6.
Вот он!
I don't know where you are. I have armor now, though. Ah, you're right there. Okay. Do you have a backpack? Nobody's got a backpack, dude. What the heck? Oh, T45M. Alright, let's see if this has a backpack in it. Probably not, but that's okay. Cells. IFAC. I don't think I can wear those with the plague mask. Okay. This at least has a 2x2 slot. Oh, there's our last morphine. And 20k rubles. Not the worst. Should be able to hold all this. Nope, or not. This holds 25 slots. This is actually like one of the better ones for. Oh, nice. This is one of the better ones for. Looting on Interchange. Okay. Ditch that one on the ground. Make sure you're topped up here. Get rid of that. Honestly, get rid of that. I really should be getting rid of those two and that. But. All right, well, we have our morphine, which is pretty cool. We don't need therapist level 2 or 3. You know, we have therapist level 2 already, so I'm not super concerned with that. Oh yeah, rubles and mullet. Thank you. That's what it's there for. All right. Backpacks on scavs are rare this fight. I mean, just from that small sample size, yeah, I guess. They do exist, though. But I haven't really been looting scavs for bags in a while, so... I mean, I have bags to bring in, and I probably should always bring in a bag, just in case we get something, like, bigger than 2x2 that we want. Or 1x2 that we want. I'm really tempted to go up there. I can... Never mind. That's up on top for sure. Up on top for sure, so we're going to head on through. I haven't carried cash in so long that wallets are for cards in my brain. Yeah, right? Same. Making sure that's full. Probably heading to pier. Safes are still really good for us. Oh, bad place to run out of stamina. I'm gonna go full auto for this one though. How did he get a shot off? There's another one. I saw them walking. I'll wait for them to come to me. Sounds like they're doing just that. Oh, they're coming this way. Okay. I love these scav guns. There's a bag. Yeah, I'm loving these new scav guns. They're so cool. I kind of tempted to take that just for the Bastion. We'll unload the... Oh, this is only PSO. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay. Reload this. Excellent. And we will continue on our way. Have you used more cash to Baylor Europe than I have at home? Oh, yeah, no, States is definitely all card. For sure. Yep. Good, good, good. Yeah, finally kind of have everything we need in them, huh? It's great. 16 bag exception in your inventory. Nice, nice, nice. That's nothing. There were Air Max had a stack so big at one point, Bethify. I'm not kidding. It took him several minutes to get to the bottom. And it took him several hours to sell it all. It's pretty wild. Vase. Egg. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep it coming, baby. That's a lot of money right there. Yeah, no, it's a... Well, so he never went in with... MX is who I used to play PUBG with, and then we played Tarkov together for a while until he started playing Apex. But, Air Max, only went in with a Keter. Lion, maybe? This could be a lion. Probably a lion. Oh, no. Teapot clock, okay. He would only go in with a Keter and, like, a scav vest. That's it. And he loved just outplaying literally everybody, because he could. He was very good. He just outplayed literally everybody on the map, and always ended up with a million bags, a million loot, had a bunch of killer armor backed up, because he loved Interchange. So, oh, we do have the wallet here for the euros, and yep. Thank you. I keep forgetting. The euros are really not super important. I mean, it costs us nothing to grab them, so. But thank you, Night Above. All right, we're hoping that the pier is here so we can just leave. That's what we're hoping for. This is Nice Guys Pass, or Noise Guys Pass, as Tarkov Press. Just a streamer item that will sell well. Ooh, here's a tier 4 armor here. Oh, and a bag big enough to fit it all. Love it. Is it a bag big enough to fit it all? I guess not. I guess we have to get rid of one of our... Oh wow, this guy had PS rounds too. We have to get rid of... which one sells for less, chat? Does anybody know off the top of their head real quick? I want to say it's the vase that sells for less. And I am going to sell it. We don't care about anything else. Vase sells for less. I think that's what that means. Okay, good. Nope, that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. This scab was kind of stacked, huh? 53 vase. Sorry, 53 for the clock. Vase is 43. Gotcha. Jeez, we're overweight. Probably should have grabbed that AKMS. I prefer the Bastion though. All right, we're really hoping this is open. That would be ideal. Oh, thank you. Thank you, boat. All right, 2 more level 4 armors. Well, we're not out yet. We're not out yet. Never start praising yourself until you're actually in the menu. That's a lesson I've learned the hard way a couple times. Yeah, price per slot, but it's still, still valid information, right? GG's, all right, nice. 2 level 4 armors, lots of ammo, lots of money, which is actually kind of what we're looking for here. So, bunch of scav kills, and honestly, a fun raid. It's a fun raid. All right, I'll see you in the menu. All right, in the menu. Yeah, that takes enough time where I think that's worth cutting out. All right, this one, boop. Basically, all this can be stored in our junk boxes. So we want that. We don't have 114 yet, but that's another customs thing. Hey, Geeky Girl, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. How's your stream today? What were you up to? Okay. Syringes and meds are just good. Those are fine. Money's always good. Okay. I think I am going to sell this in the push for money here. We're going to keep the ammo in case we get another MP7. And we're going to keep a lot of the parts on this. But for money and room purposes, we're just going to get rid of all that. Oops. Nope. Actually, we do technically need to level him up still, so yeah, we might as well get our max value here. Yeah. Better. Stream was good. How's Tarkov going? Tarkov's going pretty well. Pretty well. Had a few deaths today, but honestly, overall, we're quite positive. And I'm very happy about it. Alright, that doesn't really matter. Selling. We're going to need some of these things. This one trades for something that I really, really, really like, which is the TX-15. I think it's this one. It also barters for a lot of great M4s. You know what? I think I am going to save that one for now. Just for my fun levels later. Going to save that one for later. For now, I'm going to sell. Going to keep that for meds. We do have to remember we can get IFAKs whenever we want with that barter. Selling for sure. This is getting turned in. Selling for sure. Selling everything but the Bastion on that. Nothing for you. I'm just going to go for max value here, so all of this. Okay, Jaeger gets this. Yeah, so suddenly we're just like about 1 million away, which we probably could push for, but we don't have the hand drill yet either. So, maybe not. the best. This can go on there. That's getting sold. We are going to repair that, though. Level ourselves up. And get max value. I do kind of want to keep this. It's a suppressed pistol, which is great for nighttime raids. The only problem is you can't put a flashlight on it. It's my only gripe with it. As much as I want another 5.7, I think I am going to actually sell that. Levels up Ragman, although we have the 1 million spent. Jeez, there we go. It's worth a lot. And we need the money right now, so. Nice level 4 armor here. We're going to wear this level 4 for longer. Itchy nose. Put that there. We have another level armor backed up from that as well, which is always great. All right, we'll do that. Nice. That is pretty solid. Let's hit this with mechanic, just because they don't repair very well. Same thing, just to get money spent on mechanic as well. I know that's spending some of our money that we need, but those are important. Okay, pretty good. Let's see hideout-wise what we got. How are we doing here? Hey, thanks for the follows, everybody. Appreciate you. Could repair one of these. I think I'm just going to make those. That one's got 2 hours left there. Still didn't find these guys. This is going to be our... We did have them in our inventory at one point. I think we died in that raid, though. Not just sold. Like, I might have sold them. Which maybe, that might be our, like, I shouldn't have sold these items item, you know? There's always one. There's always one item that you just shouldn't have sold. And it feels bad. Pretty close on that, too. Again, more interchange. 1 million and a hand drill away. That's definitely a big factor. That'll probably be next time we stream, though. But YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. We died a few times there on customs. That's okay. Nighttime customs is really better for tasking. So next time we get like a nighttime start, we'll probably bring in, honestly, probably not this gun. I like this gun for daytime. Like one of these pistols, maybe this with a flashlight on. Just something with a flashlight so we can see. And we'll try to get as many tasks done as we possibly can, as well as looting and getting Stash 2 going. And yeah, we're kind of cruising, honestly. We're like right on schedule. Ever since I could start to hear and actually get kills, we're kind of more about where I expected to be, which is really nice. It's like hearing is important in this game or something. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this episode, YouTube. I appreciate you all being here, hanging out with us. Drop us up, like I said, if you're new to the channel. Really appreciate all the support. It's been really epic since the start of the wipe. This channel's, in my opinion, really, really grown a lot. Like, it's kind of exploded. So I really appreciate all that. Yeah, drop us up and help grow the community even more. It'd be great to have you back. So, all right, I'll catch you next one. I'm rambling. I'll catch you next one. Bye-bye.